Welcome back. So, as promised, let's go to the commodity markets. Equities are holding up fine. Nifty still up about 70-odd points. Commodity markets now. Manisha is in here, with us in the studios. Manisha, what's the headline? Mr. Donald Trump is keeping the markets excited.
Oh, absolutely. Since he's taken office, even before that, it's been quite exciting in the commodity markets here. But overnight, with the kind of statements that we've heard from the federal court, trade court, is what really seems to be moving many of these commodities. So, overnight, we saw the crude oil prices gain up by a percentage point. And after the U.S. Court of International Trade has declared tariffs unlawful and has also said, or rather ordered tariffs to be vacated and blocked, we've seen some bit of an ease in business here. And many of the industrial commodities, energy as a space, has seen some buying in the overnight markets there. Well, apart from that, what really seems to be supporting the crude oil prices also is the OPEC plus ministerial meeting that happened yesterday, and they haven't moved the current output quota. So that was supportive as well. Having said that, the OPEC 8 plus are going to be meeting on Sunday, that is 31st of May, and they could be talking about increasing production from the month of July to the tune of 411,000 barrels per day. Remember, they want to increase production and bring it to 2.2 million barrels per day by the month of November. So statements on Sunday perhaps could move the markets on Monday here. Having said that, it also is about U.S. barring Chevron from exporting crude from Venezuela. That is a developing story and can have implications in sense of supplies going forward. Chevron can continue to hold its assets in Venezuela, but it cannot increase assets or export Venezuelan oil. So that's a bit of a tricky situation there. Also, the markets are anticipating that the summer season demand is going to be on the stronger side. That starts from mid of June. The markets also are looking at a heavy Atlantic hurricane season within that part of the world that perhaps will also bring premium to markets. And then the Canadian wildfires have been going on for too long and could be hurting supplies, is what the reports really seem to be suggesting right now. The markets have a keen eye on the U.S. and Iran nuclear conversations as well. We've seen 5 rounds of conversation without much progress there. So what happens onto this one? There's another meeting happening this weekend. Keep your eyes on that one as well. The U.S. inventories also have declined by nearly 4.2 million barrels in the previous week, adding support. So when you look at all of these factors and fundamentals, suddenly it seems to be turning for the positive for the crude oil prices. Other one that I want to add is the Baker Hughes report, which says that the operating oil rigs are now at the lowest since November 2021. So that drill, baby drill, also doesn't seem to be really happening on ground there. What the markets will now watch out for is the first quarter GDP estimates that would come in from US. It also is going to be about the weekly jobless claims that comes in today, and the PCE price index data comes in tomorrow. So it's going to be a loaded next couple of days.
Okay, all right. Manisha, thanks a lot for that. Well,